Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Rain, and this is part 3 of my Valheim Let's Play series. We have a special guest with us today that will be arriving shortly, but I wanted to give you all a heads up. Things are going to be done a little differently. Due to the issues with my graphics driver and Windows 11, Audacity decided to rebel and not record while we were playing. So today's video is going to be a voiceover that is more of like a director's commentary of our gameplay footage. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more videos. Now let's meet our special guest today. My wife, Karma.
Hello. I ran away now.
Just make me look like I suck at this game.
I'm really good at punching Grey Dwarfs and stuff. You know that I am.
I still don't have any trophies.
You tried your best. You killed like 3 deer.
Honestly, okay, so the whole thing with the deer is that...
You need a bow and arrow.
Well, I've always been able to run up and just, like, beat the crap out of them from, like, the word go. It's this playthrough, like, specifically, for some reason, the game's just like, nah, you gotta do this the hard way. Mushrooms!
You and your dang berries and mushrooms.
I like my berries.
What? I found this.
Skellies. If you're low level, like I am here, you want to try and only get like 1, maybe 2 hits in, and then you're going to run away. And then you're going to turn around, and you're going to beat the crap out of them again. Now, sometimes you'll luck out, like I did here, and you'll be able to knock him out and collect the materials. Alright, so do you want to explain the Queen's Jam, or do you want me to?
You can.
Okay, so the reason why I get so excited for berries is because it makes my favorite thing in the game, which is Queen's Jam. Now, Queen's Jam basically takes blueberries, raspberries...
It doesn't take honey, right? I don't think it does. It's just the cooking station.
It actually takes both. It does awesome things for your stamina, and the health isn't too bad that you get for the boost of it. You guys will see what I'm talking about in a later video.
I wonder if I already died there or not.
You had not yet. No, I think you had, actually.
I think that was me contemplating if I was going to build your house or not, because I was mad.
This is where I gave you clothes. Because you had died.
Yeah. And so that was when I decided I was gonna cut down trees to give you wood, but I'm gonna use that wood to build you a house. Because I can't leave well enough alone. And it bothered me that you were having smoke inhalation and my bed couldn't sit there. I was just gonna expand it back like two blocks, but then I got a little overboard.
It happens.
Such is life. This is why I can spend hours and hours on Minecraft. I just like building things. I can spend hours and hours building on this too. I spent like 4 days building that forge in our other world. Oh, that was a beautiful forge though.
Right.
If you hear dog's wheezy snoring, we have an old puppy. She is 13, which is old for her breed. And she snores really bad.
So I'd like to point out that the sky and stuff, for a game that has such a low expectational graphics quality, it really, really looks nice.
I love how you laid down, but you couldn't sleep because I don't have a bed yet.
Pretty much.
Berries?
Fire!
You set that guy on fire.
Yes, I did. That's why they're afraid of it. They know that it hurts them and it scares them.
It looked like that Grey Dwarf just like stopped being on fire and then hit himself in the head with the tree. Like, you made him have to forget his trauma that way.
He shouldn't have stepped into it.
Oh, is that a shaman?
Yes, that was. I had no idea where I was going. I was just running down the side of the coast.
You're trying to find a spot for your house.
Oh, I know. I know that. I just did not... I was not expecting it to be solid.
Black Forest?
Yeah.
And going north leads to the mountains. You got a good island. It has like a lot of things going on.
It really does.
I wonder if it has a swamp or not.
I refused to look behind me. I was so scared of all the things that were following me.
They were chasing you.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, and now there's some skellies.
Yup.
Peace was not an option after all.
No, it was not. They broke the treaty first. I just want to point this out.
And I want to point this out that he was just dumb and didn't look up and just ran away because he thought you left. You couldn't have, like, not paused for the berries? Just once?
Nope. I need the berries. Berries make Queen's Jam. And Queen's Jam is yummy.
Queen's Jam also makes the Black Forest buffet platter, which is really beefy.
He's guarding them.
He wants your berries. But he's scared of your fire. He's like, I'll run away and throw rocks at you. Because sticks and stones will break your bones. But fire can never hurt him.
And I was like, alright, like, I'll just go over here. Maybe I can coax you around the other side. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna grab these berries. And then I realized if I continued that way, I was gonna end up setting my bushes on fire, so I put out my torch. And I proceeded to show him who's boss.
Day 4. Blueberries.
Blueberries.
It's a blueberry.
Here's a blueberry icon.
Oh, that's a spawner.
Yeah, that's why I was freaking out. So I have plans for this place. It is going to end up being a farm, so we can end up getting a bunch of resin and wood and stuff without having to run around collecting it.
Oof.
That's why I didn't want to turn around.
Because they were all there.
They were all there.
But you found a spawner.
I did. And now it's time to take a look at the house that you built.
I think it's beautiful as it is. I didn't even need to add the roof that I did. But I did good with that roof.
And you actually did do really, really well with that roof. Thank you.
Oh, this was where you went in the wrong direction and ended up finding a bunch of boar.
Yeah.
Side note, she literally started yelling that I needed to build a pen because she was bringing a bunch of boar. I'm getting really good at running away looking backwards.
Thank you. I was doing great until this point.
Ooh, this is a point where you need a wishbone. There's treasure in there.
I wish I had a wishbone.
I wish I had a wishbone.
Oh.
I said that as you died.
But I ended up being able to at least get one of the pigs.
We got another one later on.
I spent forever trying to figure out where they were at, and I got lost, and just ended up finding the one and bringing it back.
But we got it.
Yeah, and that one's a 1-star, and I forgot the breeding cycle of it or whatever, but...
You need to get a 2-star to get more 2-stars.
Yep. And thus begins the death montage.
Yeah, as you were trying to go get your stuff. Oh, hey, here's the second boar. That boar killed me. As you were dying, I was building another door. And then I got stuck in there and died.
They wasted no time. Oh, berries.
If you hadn't taken that second to write down your marker.
I know! But you always gotta grab the berries.
And now your death montage is actually starting. Yay, death runs in Valheim.
With more berry grabbing.
Because you can't just walk away.
See, this is where I had the brilliant idea of just eating my way through it.
I mean, that's normally what you do when you're doing death runs.
What's interesting is that I didn't have any of my tools. It's really
I built you a hammer, but then you, like, ran away without taking it, so...
Yes, but I didn't notice I had this. I have no idea where I picked up any of this stuff, if I'm being honest. Like...
You grabbed your stuff when you were at the thing, you just
right,
didn't
but
get all
the
of
area
it.
that you just saw, and even in all the footage, it doesn't really show it anywhere else, so I'm guessing it just pops in. Okay, so real quick. I've looked into this, and it turns out PC Valheim is just more subtle when picking up items than Xbox.
That's a troll.
This is the troll that I brought back.
I zoned out for 2 seconds and you're fighting a troll. He just destroyed your berry bush!
He destroyed the berry bush!
Oh, and there's the skeletons.
This is why I declared war on all the trolls.
I think there's a troll cave over there.
There has to be. There has to be. There's like at least 2 different trolls.
I mean, that could just be where they spawn, but normally if there's more than one in an area, there's a troll cave somewhere. Gotta be.
There has to be at least 2 different troll caves. Look at this. He mocked me!
It's a reindeer. Reindeer.
You know what, madam? And then I started getting shot at, so I ran.
You are freezing. Oh yeah, that was totally him being like, haha, you can't get me. And now the troll's back. I'm assuming you ran into him again. He left!
Yeah, he just left on his own.
He was like, I'm
and when
too
you see
tired
just
for
how
this
close
stuff.
I was, that was how close I was to home. Like...
That was me trying to tell you to move your bed, and you did. And now we have a double bed. I think the house I built is beautiful.
Yeah, literally every single time I died, she would ask me to replace my bed, and I didn't.
I was jumping over that stupid bed the entire time. It was in my way.
And then we made some food.
My character had a dream.
Yeah, I'm so jealous about that dream. What was it?
It was the ship on the blue one. I can't fully remember. It's one that I've gotten before. Well, thank you for letting me join you. It kind of sucks that our original commentary disappeared. I was really proud of it. I was all excited for it.
Me too. Hopefully next video that issue will be resolved and we'll actually be able to do our in-game commentary.
Well, that's everything, guys. I built my wife a base. She caught us some boars. We faced off against a troll.
I even made you pants.
You even made me a shirt.
Can't have any naked boos.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
May mead forever flow in your drinking horns.
And fire always burn in your hearth. This is Karma.
And Rain the Gamer.
Signing off.
You know what?